right, yo, y'all check out my Michigan rappers King Sound and G Mac Cash. Just dropped a new hip hop singles. The Butchers is out on all digital platforms. Make sure you tune in and check them out. The Butchers by King Sound and G Mac Cash. Links in the description. Make sure you check it out. YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple, regular YouTube. So make sure you go support these brothers, man. And peace. All right, man. Let's talk about who are the Detroit Lions' biggest threats in the NFC. It's a lot of really, really good teams in the NFC. And you just never know a lot of times when you're making these predictions, man. A lot of these guys fall off. Guys make jumps. Rookies have great years. I mean, it's a lot of just different, scenarios that can happen. So it's always hard to predict. It's always hard to predict football, because it's just, physically you don't know. The body has a count that it can take physically. Some guys just fall off. Some guys just wake up and don't want to do it no more. But when you took it to top teams on paper, and then sometimes, kind of like Detroit and Green Bay, they got a bullseye on their back. So even though, in my opinion, last year, Detroit had a bullseye on his back, a lot of people picked them to win the division. So there was an expectation. So they able to ease on into this because they had expectations. Last year, Green Bay didn't. They got hot. Now they have an expectation. So you look throughout the landscape. The team that I really most like, on paper, is Philadelphia. Them getting Saquon Barkley. He's a game changer. I mean, if it's a running back that I feel like, especially if they utilize Saquon Barkley to this extent, if it's a running back that can go for 2 stacks this year, I'm gonna put my money on Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on Saquon, a guy that can go for 2,000 plus. Jalen Hurts is gonna open up everything for Saquon this year. And another guy, I would say Derrick Henry in Baltimore, playing with Lamar, if he still got the juice left. Them two guys that I say, man, they might have 2K seasons, man. But yeah, nonetheless, Philly on the talent standpoint of view, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, they got a really good football team. I think they probably lost a little bit on defense. San Francisco was a good one, but Brandon Ayuk, I got to see what happened there. But McCaffrey, he's everything. We had a good plan for McCaffrey last year too, you know what I'm saying? But he's a good player. Brock Purdy, another year being experienced. Deebo Samuel's healthy. So they got a good defense. I think that another year with a new DC, that'd be a little bit better. So Dallas, they didn't make a lot of moves this year, but guess what? A year being together. Another year being together, but it's starting to fall off in Dallas from a camaraderie standpoint of view because, they paying this guy before they pay Dak. They paying this guy before they play Lamb and all that stuff. But they got good camaraderie. They just don't like Dak. And if I'm Dak, I wouldn't give a flying F. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get paid somewhere. Kirk Cousins getting paid somewhere. So if I'm Dak, man, I'm playing with no pressure on. So we got Dallas, 49ers, Philly. I once again, I'm going to give you my sleeper too. LA Rams. I know they lost Aaron Donald, but they got that second-year guy, the rookie last year playing D tackle. He was pretty good. I just like the way Matthew Stafford playing at this point. I mean, Stafford is on another level. Puking the cool. I think Cooper Kupp might be done being a top receiver. Next year, if his last year to prove it, but I like the way Stafford's slinging that motherfucker around. If they bring the Robinson guy. What's the other receiver they got last year? They got some dogs over there. And then they found that running back out of Tennessee, Williams. I like what they doing in LA. I like how they retooled and rebuilt. Stafford looking really, really good over there. With NFC South, we got Tampa, New Orleans, Carolina. Tampa, New Orleans, Carolina. I always forget that other team, Atlanta. Out of them, I like Atlanta. Pulling for Bryce Young, though. So I like Atlanta. But my sleeper team in the NFC is I think my sleeper team is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Arizona Cardinals is going to be my sleeper team. I like the way they finished last season when Kyler came back off injury. Kyler just needs some maturity. You know, Kyler matured a little bit, man. He got all the talent in the world. You know, he came back and they looked good with him last year. They was trying to trade that ass. So Arizona, my sleeper team, but the biggest threat, in my opinion, is obviously NFC champs, the San Francisco 49ers. But you know, the Super Bowl hangover, they experienced that before with Jimmy Garoppolo. But Philly worries me too. They got a lot of talent. I like Jalen Hurts, accurate quarterback. He's a baller. So I like Jalen Hurts a lot. You know, he one of them dudes that you pull for. Just such a nice guy. You pull for him, he get a lot of flack and this, that, and he can play. He can play. So, yeah, Philly and 49ers team over. And Green Bay, man, Green Bay is young. Jordan Love can throw it. They got a bunch of young receivers. They add Josh Jacobs. They've been, you know, drafting defense for years over there. So, yeah, I like what they doing over there. And I like what they doing in Philly. Yeah, I like what they doing over there in Philly. I mean, in Green Bay as well too. No haterade here. I was saying that Jordan Love was gonna be good. A lot of Packer fans didn't believe it. It just didn't make any sense to me. They pushed Rodgers out the door. That was perfect time. The Green Bay organization is either very, very smart and blessed, or very, very freaking lucky. Because that was perfect. They got something for a guy. Blew his Achilles out on the fourth or third play. And Jordan Love, man, he took it, man. People say, oh, man, you know, talk sports radio or talk debate radio on the tour. Oh, he's bad, you know. Andy Reid threw him under the bus, too. Said he gonna be good, man. That boy came out. They always do that to black quarterbacks, though. Always. You know, and he showed that he got mental fortitude. They should have won the NFC Championship game, too. They should have won that. But also with Josh Jacobs, you know, he took that, you know, he took some time off. He didn't look right last year neither. So, but man, I used to watch Jordan Love throw it in college, man. I'm like, man, this dude is really, really good, man. Yeah, I knew he was gonna be good. It didn't really surprise me. So, but yeah, man, I mean, I just feel like the 49ers is the biggest threat, followed by the Eagles. But I'm telling people, watch out for Arizona this year, man. Kyler Murray, get some maturity, put that Call of Duty down a little bit, and get some maturity, man. He can play, man. He is probably, to be honest, he's probably the most talented quarterback in the league. Physically talented, probably the most talented. It's probably not a more talented quarterback. Even Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, them guys not more talented than Kyler. No, them guys not more talented than Kyler. You know, they not. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But from his arm, his legs, his ability. Now, as far as playing the position and probably learning the position, yeah, he got some shit to learn. We know that. He got to learn maturity. But everybody mature. When you that talented, I'm gonna keep it real. When you that talented, and you get somebody that's that talented, you know, and they got maturity, that's a rarity. That's rare. That's rare. When you got somebody that's talented and they got maturity, that's very, very rare. That comes with time. That comes with time, bro. You know, that comes with real time. But yeah, I think it's San Francisco and Philadelphia. But I really, really like what Green Bay is doing. I really, really like what Arizona doing. You know, I'm in the minority, but you know, I know. But I'm probably wrong, you know. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. About to go punish myself in the gym, so know how that go. But hey, hit the check me out on X, Instagram, Spotify. Support the channel by sharing and subscribing. Peace.